Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today is episode 47, and we're going to be making a whole crap ton of progress here on our village. And I wanted to start off over here in our new little location that I've been slowly working on. Now I got to finish up decorating this here wall as we continue on all these new fields, which I've been doing a lot of off-camera work, so we got a lot of things to catch up on today. But what I want to do today is first start off by getting these fields planted. And there's a lot of them, and it's going to be a pretty big old time lapse, so we're going to need to get into that real soon. Next, I want to go ahead and over there in that little clearing that we have right there next to the village center, I want to be building a nice old tavern with an inn and just some rooms in there so we can get some more villagers spawning and have like a nice central area for travelers coming through. But we have something really, really cool to show you guys off if we can get over here. And, ooh, hello there. That was a little bit of lag. We have little baby villagers running around. I don't know if we're going to be seeing any right now, but we have a few new ones. Been throwing pictures up over on Twitter pretty often. And there's our mending villager. Moved him back into there. But I added this house right here, and that seemed for some reason just to connect everything up, and villagers started breeding like crazy. So we added that guy in. I figured I'd do some off-camera building just because we got to get these houses filled in. And this place has got to be finished by episode 50, so I got some work to do. But without further ado, guys, let's get into it and let's get this show on the road. Real quick, guys, check this little invention out right here. It's an automatic seed farm that I was able to come up with. Basically, pistons push these grass blocks back and forth right here. Then underneath, we have a dispenser that we fill up with bone meal, and it creates a bunch of seeds. I'm going to show you guys how it works here. Real quick, it is very loud, but more or less it does that. And this hopper clock right here just moves back and forth, which sends the redstone pulse out to those guys. And just all these seeds and everything go up there. Basically, I just turn the game on mute and sit up here for a little while right now, and we can get all the seeds and light blue dye we could ever need. Alright guys, for this time lapse, I just want to talk to you guys real quick here about the name of our village, which I've had to decide for a long time, thanks to Wizard Avery left a comment a long time ago suggesting the name White Glen, which I think is awesome because of all the white flowers and everything we're using in this area. I think it's just a really cool name, so we're going to go with the village name of White Glen, and thank you so much, Wizard Avery, for doing that. And beyond that, guys, I want to talk to you guys about your involvement in this series, especially right now since we're pretty much finishing up this location. I want to have this guy done by episode 50. I think I mentioned that before, but there's a lot of things that we can go forward and do in the future. We have a lot of locations we can go build. I don't really want to build the city right now. I'm just not super inspired for that. But yeah, so if you guys have ideas on what you want to be seeing in the future for where the series is going, now's the time to voice your opinion. Now's the time to get those ideas out there and let me know what you guys are interested in so I can start coming up with new build ideas, new types of styles and things like that. And we got some time right now to look into it. I got a few small projects we can do in between moving to the next big location that will be pretty fun to do, and I'm pretty excited about it. But there's a lot of things that I don't really know. I have a bunch of ideas in mind, like potentially like an Oriental Asian build up in the mountains somewhere, making like a dojo could be kind of cool for a smaller project. I do want to build that iron farm arena thing at some point, so we'll do that for a few videos. Then we got to set up our nether hub, so we got that going too. There's a lot of different things in here that we need to start working on, just kind of chipping away at and getting those things done, especially for future world downloads. I would love to have a nether hub by episode 75 actually finished up so that you guys can more easily move around the world if you're downloading and exploring it. And also I can actually show me going through the nether at points if I'm talking, because then it's not just crazy frame loss because of the stupid old netherrack just causing a lot of distortion and things when we're flying by it because of that texture. It's really not nice for recording. But anyways, guys, that's what I want to talk to you guys about in this time lapse right here. I do hope you enjoyed all those field planning. That thing took forever, but I'm really, really happy it's done. Now I will see you guys back in the world. So I'm really happy with all these fields with how they all turned out. They are looking really, really awesome. And what I want to go ahead and do now is plant some flowers and grass around the edges of all the fields. So I'm gonna get to work on that. But I'm really, really happy with how this dead field turned out right here with some random wheat bits growing in it, some dead bushes, and a little bit of grass here and there. But this is supposed to signify like a crop rotation or some cycle like that going on. Anyways, I'm really happy with it. Let me get some work done on this guy, and we'll get on with the building for today. And we are back, guys. And I gotta say, this looks freaking awesome with everything stretched out over there. It looks so cool off in the distance. I love having all of these fields done. It's really bringing the place together. And I totally forgot to mention that field right over there. I went up and gathered up all the seeds because I needed a bunch of them. So I planted all the hay bales down so we can go ahead and check that guy out there in just a little while. But first, I want to bring you guys in because we are going to be building an inn or a tavern today, kind of the mix between the two. I don't know if I had mentioned it before, but that guy's going to be going right in here. I think we're going to probably have to be taking down that house. This thing's probably going to be pretty big. I'm thinking it's going to kind of come over this way, and then actually let's see here. I want to kind of have like a diagonal bit to it here and have like a corner doorway, so we have like door right there, and then it kind of comes out this way kind of thing, so we can have like a big old area right there for everything to come in, or for everybody to come inside from out there working and whatever. I think this structure is, it's obviously it's going to have to be 2 stories because it's going to be an inn. We need some space for some rooms. But, so I'm thinking something kind of like back to there. I'm almost thinking we just kind of work with the curve here and plant some flowers and flower boxes along the edge of the grass right there. Just make it more interesting. Then we can come over here and do all this stuff and like, yeah. Let me get a layout down here and I'll be right back with you guys. I figured we'd stop over here at the field really quick to show you guys what's going on here with all this stuff. So pretty much it's a bunch of hay bales laying around, stacked up kind of in heaps. And with a little bit of like a spruce fence on top to kind of showing what it's stacked around like a pillar or something. Yeah, so all these hay bales, these are exactly what was gathered from here. I think it was like 53 hay bales or something like that. But it's literally gathered up all the wheat, threw in some coarse dirt, and threw these guys all down. And they're mostly over the water sources so that it kind of covers them up and you can't really see them as much, kind of like right there. But yeah, so let's get back over to the building. Alright, so I got kind of a stupid idea right here, but I think it might turn out to be something pretty cool. So we got this, I was going to originally like square it off in the back, but then I was like, no, let's make it a bit more interesting. So we're going with like a semi-diagonal pattern here, and I'm almost thinking like over in one of these areas, we have like another doorway to come into here, and then there's like a staircase going up to the 2nd floor or something. But what I want to do over on this side is kind of almost bringing it like right across here. We can go ahead and have a kitchen. So actually, let's go ahead and get rid of this right here, and we can have like just a staircase going up along this wall or something to get up there. But yeah, so I want to have that back area over here as a kitchen. We can have the entrance like right in there. Something, yeah, something like that. Then right down here, I want to go ahead and have a little bit of a veggie garden. Again, I know we have the one right back there, but this will be more for the guys in here, and we can throw like some pumpkins or melons or things, just different things in here. So I'm kind of thinking we just block something off like right in there, just something very, very small that will be able to create into a cool little veggie garden area that they can gather up some crops and things for their cooking and all that other stuff. But in here, this is kind of our general sitting area. Then up here is going to be like maybe a little quieter area where kind of more reserved from the general tavern-y area, or maybe just tables, and then over here's like a dance floor, or just like a big area, something like that. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get some more walls in place, and we'll see if we can't get the roof going and make it actually turn into a house. And that guy is on the roof. Hey there, Mr. Villager, what you doing? Don't get any stupid ideas jumping off there. Okay, yeah, you go hide over there. All right, so let me get some work done. I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. All right, we're paused right now because we are about to witness magic, guys. Look at this. Are we going to be creating life? We could be creating life. I'm going to give them their private space. Don't worry, we're not going to stare at all. Nope, we're going to leave you guys right over. Yep, nope, nobody's watching. You guys just go ahead and do it. It's going to be totally fine. No, nothing? Come on. You know that cleric, he really likes you. You saw those hearts popping up. Come on, Mr. Blacksmith. I'm gonna go throw some potatoes on them, guys. We gotta feed these guys up. We gotta make them all happy and stuff, and throw a stack of potatoes on them. No, we're too late. They're gone. Where'd they go? They dipped out of here. Where'd that cleric go? What the heck? I feel like my villagers are disappearing, man. I feel like they are disappearing. Anyways, this is what we got going on so far in here. Kind of have this temp wall up right there just so I can get up to the top. But yeah, so we got this guy right up here, and I'm thinking right at this point, this is where we can kind of start bringing this wall in. I don't know, I think, probably don't want to do stone. I don't think stone's going to be a good idea actually for this. Oh, there's the cleric. Okay, he's back. I don't think stone's a good idea for this, but that's kind of where the second floor is going to be, just this kind of central area right in here. I thought it would be kind of cool just to inlay it a bit, kind of how we did that building right over there. I thought that one turned out cool with the roof kind of sticking out right there on 3 of the sides, and this one is kind of diagonal. It almost reminds me of like a longhouse or something, like a Native American longhouse style thing, just because the shape of it right now, which is cool. I like it, and I think it'd be really cool once we can finish it up and get that little veggie garden back in there. I got some cool plans for that guy. But yeah, let me go ahead and get some more stuff done, and I'll be back. Oh yeah, guys, look at that. We have made life. They actually rated, hey, you get back here, little guy. What are you doing? This place is under construction. You gotta leave. You gotta go. Anyways, what we got going on here is some interior work, and I want to show you guys what we've got pretty much set up so far. So I brought the second floor up here. We got this nice little shape. Basically just brought the roof in a bit like we saw before, and it looks something like that on the outside. I'm not super keen on it, but I think if we get the roof on it, it's gonna really help bring it all together. And it's just kind of this, I guess this is a good view from over here. That kind of gives us a good idea of what we're looking at in total. But yeah, I like what we got going on there. I decided to bring in a little bit of the acacia wood that we have this nice retexture that B-Dubs had done a long time ago. And we have that in here just because we have most of the wood textures that he did, just because they look so nice for vanilla. But yeah, so we got all that in here right now, and it's looking pretty good. I gotta get the roof on this guy, then we can start on the interior. All right, so we got a roof in place up here. I'm not too happy with it. I want to say, like, it looks okay from the inside. From the outside, it looks a little weird. I don't know. I think the shape of this building's still bugging me. If there's things that you guys got ideas for to improve on it, let me know. But it could just be that we need to decorate up the whole outside of it. Then it'll help bring it all together if we put some like shrubbery and whatnot. Maybe some leaf bits over the top, kind of where maybe like an ivy something or another is growing up this side of it. It might help it out. But anyways, what I want to do now, we got some stones in our inventory, and I want to go ahead and get working on a sort of like a fireplace in here, because it's an inn, so obviously we need to have a big old raging fireplace. So I'm thinking we're going to do something a little bit like that. Then we can do something there. More or less what I'm thinking is the fire pit is going to go right in here. So this little guy right there is going to be where the fire is. Placed down, more or less. So right there. Then we can go ahead, for now, let's just go ahead and do some stone brick. Just covering this guy up right there, bringing it all in nice and tight like that. I think that'll work out pretty nicely, to be honest. We can go something right there, and then we can pull out some of these guys, and bam, bam. And that can be like our little backside to it. I don't know. Something real basic, but it's fine. It gets the job done for now, and that's all that really matters. So let's go ahead and get on in here, and we can throw something in there later to actually light the fire. But we got to go ahead and bring that all the way up, and we need to go ahead and get rid of that guy too. And so I'm thinking for now, we just go ahead and do something a little bit like that. But so we got to have a nice little gap right in this area. What we could do is something like that. Just creates that nice little lip to it, and it's a bit of texture variation from these guys. Also, what we could go ahead and try, no, I actually wanted those. I don't want to put those away, so my bad. But we can go ahead and try something even really simple like that. And I think that could actually do it. That's really not bad. And I want to put some like iron bars. Actually, no, let's do that. That looks very nice. A nice little stone fireplace. I was thinking the iron bars, but I think that's almost too much for kind of the style we have in this village. The iron bars might be a little too wealthy looking, if that makes sense. So we can do that, or we can go ahead and bring in some polished andesite and kind of, no, that's not a pickaxe, and do bam, 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 and do like that. Yeah, that's much better. We can go ahead and throw one in right here too. Perfect. Yeah, no, I really like that. Okay, let me go ahead and get a little bit more work done on this guy, and I'll be back with y'all. For the veggie garden, I really wanted to have like a shrubbery wall going around it just to make things a little bit more interesting. So I'm down here right now gathering up some leaves. So I gotta just sit here for a while, and I was originally gonna grow up all the big spruce trees with bone meal, but then I realized that's not really what we want. They don't give the right type, they don't give enough leaves for how many saplings and whatnot you do. So I'm gonna be down here for a little while collecting all this stuff. So I'll meet you guys back over there. So we managed to get quite a few leaves here, guys. We got almost like, what, 7 stacks of each, it looks like? 8 stacks of spruce. But yeah, so we got a crap ton of leaves to be working with. Right here is our kitchen, and we said we're going to do a little bit of a veggie garden out here. So pretty much what I want to do to start off, actually, you know what? I think we're going to do this out of birch primarily. So I basically wanted to start off by just stacking up like a natural kind of curved wall thing going on here. And with no really rhyme or reason to like the shape of it or anything. And just really trying to make it look natural, like a hedge has just grown up here. So we're going to try and do that here real quick and basically just work our way around here. And we're doing it in birch because I wanted to have it look as natural as we possibly could. So yeah, let's get. Also, I did the outside of the fireplace right there, going all the way up to the top. So that's all done and dusted. But yeah, so we have this little veggie garden area right in here. And what I wanted to do was over on this side have a little bit of an exit, kind of going right out through, like, say, like a little trellisy area right in there. We might make it a little bit, maybe we won't make it wider. Maybe we won't. Yeah, so I wanted to do this and then basically come back in and mess with it a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural and add some spruce leaves in. And then we'll plant our little garden in the middle. So I'll be right back with you guys while I get to work on that. So we originally had the little wheat seeds planted in here, guys, and I want to mix things up by actually turning into like an outdoor little trellis area almost, which I think could be kind of cool. So we can go ahead and do that. And now we need to somehow get up on top of it, throw that guy down. Then I was thinking, I think we can only really bring it, no, we can bring it all the way over here. That'll be fine. So we can do that, and then can we get that guy on there? Bring that over, bring that maybe down, make it look a little bit more natural. And then we can go ahead and throw something right in there. And we got to get rid of that torch to throw it right there too. And we got a nice little area down here that would block some of the sun going through. So we can throw some seats in here and stuff. Don't quite think we have any on us. And that torch, where did that torch go? Oh, there it is. But let's go ahead and throw that torch right there for now. But we can throw some chairs out here or something and mix this up so it's not just plain dirt. But anyways, this is our little area out here. We got beetroot, we got carrots, we got potatoes, we got a pumpkin, we got some sugar cane, and we got these nice little flowers here as maybe some herbs or something. I don't really know. Then we got a little bit of lilac for some color. And then, yeah, I really like how this little area turned out. I think it's really cool for something that we can just kind of throw back in here. I love these little elements. When you're completing a build, these little things right here are probably the best things to add, and they really bring everything together. Actually, right out here, now that we're here, let's go ahead and grab a crafting table. And I really actually want to go ahead and do this. And actually, we're going to use the birch stairs out here. Let's see how it looks. Can we do like a little, like a chair there, and like another chair, say like there, so the stair doesn't connect, or the fence doesn't connect to it? Yeah, that could work. We can do that. That could be our little sitting area. Anyways, now what I want to move on to is this area right in here where we have all of, like, this is going to be our kitchen area, and I want to start out by pulling, there's our water source. Anything down there? Nope, nothing. Okay, cool. So I want to start by pulling all these guys out and actually going ahead and putting into stone slabs so we can have a nice little kitchen floor area in here. I really hope it helps bring it all together, kind of, and it really separates the room so it's not all that bland one floor texture going across everywhere. And little things like this, again, really, I find really help bringing things together, bringing builds together, whatever you want it to be. But this is mostly just going to be an area where they prepare food, and then there'd be like a big pot on the fireplace or something where they would be cooking it all out there. So this is mostly just going to be a preparation area. We're not going to really need to do a whole lot of stuff in here as far as like cooking food. It's mostly just for prepping and some storage and that type of fun stuff that we all love so much. We can do that little area right there to walk under, then throw some chests up on top of it. And then back here, I'm thinking we do like another crafting table and the chest right in there. And this guy, we can go ahead and do like a birch stair. Then we need to get some slabs and do that. And got a nice little table back in here and bring the bookshelves all the way across, make it a bit more interesting. This guy right here in the middle, I know it's kind of in the way, but I actually like it in here because it kind of divides the kitchen up into two areas. Because what we could almost do is literally just go like this. And bam, right there. There's a little wall. Let's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's keep that. Let's keep that. I'm gonna put our stake in our offhand just so we can have that extra inventory spot. But yeah, let's keep that right there. That actually looks really cool. I like that a lot. No, let's leave that without it. And more open space can sometimes be a lot better. Is it gonna be nighttime already? Is it already? Jeez, it is, man. What the heck? Well, let me sleep this night away and get some more work done on this little area, and I will be back with you guys. So the kitchen's all pretty much cleaned up here. I threw a little furnace just for realism's sake, and some iron bars and all that good stuff, and just another little table right over there. But what I wanted to do here was actually change up our fireplace, because when I was thinking about cooking out here, I was thinking, gosh, we really need a cauldron out there. So actually I gotta go get some water and fill that guy up, so I'll do that there in a bit. But anyways, as far as seating, we don't really have a whole lot of options in vanilla, sadly. So what we could do is literally just like stack things up like that and have them coming out of the floor, making it just basically the same. Or we can go ahead and get some fence posts and do the whole pressure plate trick, but I think that's a little too much, and that sound would annoy the crap out of me when we're listening to all the villagers running around doing who knows what. So I think for now, honestly, we're just going to kind of do some like seating kind of like this. So like this could be in the front of the fireplace. I'm going to throw some carpet in there or something. Just get a little something going on. Maybe some bookshelves right up there because there's some leaves poking through that I really didn't want to see. Back in this area though, how many, we do have some trapdoors on us. So I'd love to build up a little bit of a wall right here for trapdoors. Just, I think these right here, these just help separate the area so much. Sorry light, we're gonna have to get rid of you. And probably just throw you right there. But I think that really helps with bringing it up. Yeah, oh my gosh, that helped a lot. That really helped. Then back here we can have like a little private table area for say like just a couple or something. And then back here can be some more storage. We do have some note blocks. Perfect. So you can do something like that. And I think right there we can actually go ahead and just kind of hide one in right there. I know it'll be totally fine. There's no way you're going to be able to, yeah, you can't really notice that at all. That's fine. So I was thinking about this guy and have like a cool front area. I want to throw an item frame with a pumpkin pie, just kind of showing it's like a restaurant, some place where you can come in and get some nice pumpkin pie. It's a farming region. We got pumpkins around. So I figured it made sense. And I'd go all the way back over to Papyrus just to get some stupid eggs. Like I didn't realize that we don't have any sort of a chicken farm or anything over here. And like, it's the farming region. We don't have any chicken, which is just kind of funny. But yeah, so this whole inside area is pretty much finished up. I want to go ahead and do that just right here. I'm thinking, I want this area back here to be like a little private area almost. So this is for like the people staying in the inn. They have like a private area to come back and sit. Instead of out here is more of the public eatery area where like the village would gather after harvesting the fields. So we got like, say there's like the sickle up here or something, or the hoe is like some family heirloom of the owner of this place, tavern thing. Yeah. But we got that back there. I showed that to you guys. We got these little iron bars up here. It's like a coat rack or something. I know it's right over the table, but I just wanted to put something up there so it wasn't so bland. And I know I said we weren't going to do this with the fence and then the pressure plate, but I realized we're in a Minecraft village, and that's how they do their tables in default Minecraft generation. So I wanted to kind of copy that and keep that trend going just so we could have some more interesting things going on and more relating it back to being the village. And I thought it was kind of cool to keep it in here, and I think it helped. I think it turned out really cool. I'm really happy with how this guy's going on. Now we got this area up here. Let me go get some new materials and we can get up to that guy. So for this upper area, I kind of want to get 4 beds into here. Not 4 rooms, just 4 beds. But to start out, I want to do this, just make a little bit of a railing. And I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is, so I grabbed some jungle wood planks here that I want to use as like kind of like the base floor area. And I think we're going to have to say get rid of that guy. And do something kind of bringing it back here. And we can turn this into 2 rooms almost. So we can go ahead and get rid of you and you. Do something like that. And now we got 2 rooms. And this right here, this one can kind of be like the cheaper one where it just kind of like sits over the edge and you can hear everything going on downstairs. And God, that's gonna be really annoying. And then back here is like the more luxurious room where more important guests would be staying, I want to say. So we can throw like a little craft table or something back there. So we got those. We need to get some doors in here. But we got our jungle wood plank. I want to do that as like a base to get some green color in there. The same way we use the acacia downstairs. I really like that ability to add like tiny bits of color to builds. I think it really helps bring them together very well. And that's not where you're supposed to go. But what we're going to do here is pretty much like this. And then we're just going to bring this stuff down and help it slope in and smooth everything out there for a bit. And there's that. So we can put that door in. Then we can put that door in. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for this area up here. So let me get some doors and I'll be right back. All right. So here we are. We got all this stuff finished up. And I wanted to just grab some oak doors, kind of keeping it with that theme and get some more different colors up in here. This area right here, we could almost do like another bookshelf or something. But I don't have those on me. So I think we're just going to leave that for now. I'm thinking we gotta do this. That was kind of bugging me. Just something, let's just go. Let's just go to 3. Can we get, yeah, right there. Perfect. Let's just do that. I like the idea of it being open, but at the same time, that was kind of bugging me with how, I like that extra space in this room, but we don't need that to be a full open room. That's totally fine. Let's throw another light out here just so it's safe. But I think we're going to end this video off here, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Thank you all for the consistent support on this series. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll do some work off cam, getting these outside bits cleaned up and looking all pretty up and whatnot, and getting them the road in here so we can get some more stuff going. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Building with Whip. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you loved it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to be seeing in the future. Still looking for ideas on where to go for our next builds and things like that after episode 50. We are doing our world tour and then we're moving on. So now's the time, guys. If you want to have any input in where the series is going, do let me know. Ignore that little hole right there. And I will see you guys in the next episode.